a minute, Mr. Speaker, is actually there is need for research for growing of sugar. I realized most of the sugar in those areas, Mr. Speaker, I went around, are more like napier grass.
Onyango Koyo.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I stand here as the biggest beneficiary of this reform.
That I now take 2 minutes each, so that this interest
the report that was here will be best cured by the intended or the impending sugar bill that has been tabled by Honorable Wanangwe. I want to talk about the case of Miwani Sugar Company because that is my ancestral land. Honorable Speaker, as Honorable Karoli said here, Miwani Sugar Company was the oldest company, and the land in which the raw materials grown were donated by the locals whom I represent in Parliament. Sometimes in 2008, somebody purportedly bought this land in an auction, and serious investigation was mounted as and when PLO Lumumba was the head of EACC. It came out from the report that there was never an auction, there was never lands bought, there was never money paid. Up to now, you cannot be shown that so many millions were paid from this point to this point in a bank or via this check. But we continue to hear that the land is being transferred to the hands of some locals. I am pleading that now in law, you are a serious lawyer, Honorable Speaker, there's a word called precedent. Now that as precedent has been set in dealing with the case of Mumias, I suggest that if the same bill, the government should move and deal with the case of Miwani faster than Mumias, because this one is stark fraudulence. There's no proof that land was bought, and this case had been handled up to the court of appeal by Justice Manyora when just court of appeal was the apex court. We are wondering how an environmental land court came here to review and reverse what the court of appeal gave, the judgment that it gave in 2008. We are appealing that the best way to cure this ill is for the government to use the same style that was done with Mumias. On behalf of my constituents, I appeal that that be done immediately, and that I appeal with my members, colleagues, that when this sugar bill is tabled here, when we are going for a third.
Emmanuel Wangwe.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I rise to support this report by the committee, the joint committees. And Honorable Speaker, mine will be that the National Treasury need to be aware that even themselves, they are the originators of corruption. And Honorable Speaker, how does it happen? I want to thank the committee, Honorable Speaker, because it picked up an issue which was very fundamental. When you look at the wording of the report, the memorandum, Honorable Speaker, it talks of the mills being disposed of as a scrap within the provisions of the law on public procurement and disposal rules. Honorable Speaker, where on earth are you going to recommend already a scrap? National Treasury Speaker was inviting corruption in this case, and I would wish, Honorable Speaker, that the joint committee should have recommended proper reprimand of the Treasury officials. Honorable Speaker, I wish to thank the committee very vehemently that they have now made it available that we have resources, funds for the farmers, and also money is made available through this report to employees. Employees have suffered, and I want to thank the honorable member, especially the chair of finance and the chair of agriculture, that you have now thought it good that these employees can finally be paid, and farmers who took their time to invest into this model can now be paid their dues. Finally, Honorable Speaker, I wish to appreciate the committee that the model of leasing is appreciated. The kind of leasing, Honorable Speaker, rather than the issue of privatization, is an issue which is welcome. However, Honorable Speaker, allow me to express my disappointment that Mumias is not in this report. However much we say that Mumias is private, Honorable Speaker, Miwani is 49% government and 51% private, Honorable Speaker. The CR12 indicates so. Why is it that Miwani Sugar can get its way into this report, Honorable Speaker, and Mumias, which has 20%?
Ndindi Nyoro.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I rise to support this memorandum from the National Treasury. Honorable Speaker, it is the right time that we think about reforming our sugar mills and the sugar sector generally, Honorable Speaker, because looking even at the data